Hi, teacher. Hello, Camila. Good evening.
Hi, teacher.
Hello, I'm sorry I had to restart my computer. For some reason it froze and I was already logged in and I heard you logged in and I started talking to you and no answer. So I checked my computer. Yeah, it was frozen. So I had to restart it. Sorry.
No problem.
So how are you, Camila?
I'm fine.
Yes. Awesome. Oh, are you ready for this weekend?
Yes.
I hope it's a long weekend.
Ah, eso espero.
I know, right? Okay, good. So let's see. Pearson, have you had a chance to work in Pearson?
Sí, he estado haciendo. Me faltan los exámenes.
Okay, because remember we finished already module 7, okay?
Ok,
Ya terminamos el módulo 7, so today we will start module 8, okay?
ok.
So a new module, awesome. Okay. So I need to give you the course ID for this new module. I will do that after class, okay? So let's start, okay?
Teacher,
Yes.
¿tengo que pedirle un nuevo libro a la coordinadora o con
No,
el
I will
mismo?
give you the course ID and you just log in,
Ok,
okay? Good. So give me just a second. Let me show you my screen. Okay, bueno. I'm gonna say this in Spanish, okay? Because this is an explanation about Pearson. Como puedes ver, estamos todavía en color purple.
yes.
Anteriormente, teníamos A1, A2, A3, A4. Purple A significa módulo 7. Purple B significa módulo 8 y Purple C significa módulo 9, ¿ok?
Ok,
Y de ahí todas las unidades. Anteriormente teníamos un color rojizo naranja. Bueno, eso era previo a 6, ¿verdad? De 6 abajo. Cuando terminemos el módulo 9, estaremos pasando ya a color verde y sería lo mismo, A, B, C. ¿Ok? 9 sería A, 10 sería B y perdón, 10 sería A, 11 sería B y 12 sería C. ¿Ok?
ok.
El purple lo terminamos con el 9, que viene siendo el C. Entonces ahorita estamos en B, que significa 8. So that's pretty much what it is, okay? That's how Pearson has the structure. So let's go over the objectives for this module 8, unit 1. So listening, we're going to predict people's intentions, listen for specific reasons, listen for main ideas about people's beliefs, okay? Listen and order advice from a recorded message, okay? Speaking, you give orders, make requests, and respond to an order or a request, okay? So there's certain vocabularies we use when we give an order or we're making a request. We want to be polite or informal. That's what it is, okay? And then we're going to discuss grammar, non-action verbs. We need to discuss this. And modals of request, can, could, will, and would. Si recuerdas, el pasado de can es could y el pasado de will es would.
Yes.
So versus such, what are the difference? How do we use them and why? For pronunciation, stress and unstressed words, can't and can. And the sounds a and e. What are the different variations? What words, in what words do we use these pronunciations? So we're going to discuss that.
Okay.
It's not going to be today. It's going to be the following section, okay? the following class. Reading vocabulary, getting meaning from context, and understanding main ideas and details. For the writing part, and for writing technique, we need to learn how to take notes fast. So that's an activity that we're going to be doing. Write an expository paragraph and also use a clear topic sentence, supporting details and a conclusion, okay?
Okay.
Any questions?
No.
No?
No.
Okay, so let's go into the first part, which is the video listening. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. And we always have a prediction, right? Okay, so Talia has gone to talk to Nick during the soccer player. She wants to learn the truth about the recording. To catch up on the story so far, click on the live icon, okay? But we don't need to. Look at the picture, predict. What do you think Nick is going to say to Talia? We have three options. What is your prediction?
I want to tell you the truth.
I want to tell you the truth. Okay. So that's a good prediction. So let's watch the video. You ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's get this straight. You're one of the country's best soccer players.
Well, I have to admit, that's one thing I am guilty of.
Now, for some reason, you sat out in one of the biggest games of the year.
Well, for some reason. Sat out because I had a sprained ankle. I could hardly walk, let alone play.
But your coach can't verify this.
No. Nobody can verify it. You can't see a sprain on an x-ray.
You can't?
No. Medical fact.
I see.
You don't have to believe me. Ask any doctor. I sat out the first round qualifying match because I had a sprained ankle.
And not because you took a bribe.
A bribe? How can anybody believe such a ridiculous thing?
Then can you explain the recording?
What recording?
Listen to this.
We'll pay you $100,000.
All I have to do is sit on the bench.
That's right. Do that, and the money is yours.
Well, I can really use the money. You got yourself a deal.
Great. It's a pleasure doing business with you.
Okay. So if we go back to the prediction, I want to tell you the truth. That's a good prediction, okay? Let's answer some more questions. Okay, so read each question and choose the correct answer. Okay, so let's see.
Okay. When Nick answered, well, I have to sorry?
Answers.
Answers.
Okay, good.
Well, I have to admit, that's the one thing I'm guilty of. He means guess guilty.
Culpable. Talia says to Nick, you are one of the best soccer players. And then that's when Nick says, well, I have to admit, that's the one thing I am guilty of.
I don't agree with you about that.
Okay. She's not agreeing about what? About being the best soccer player? That expression is actually an expression of sarcasm. Because being the best soccer player is not uh, something bad. But he is being accused of doing something bad, taking a bribe, soborno, right? So in
Yes,
the end, he's saying,
I haven't done anything wrong.
okay,
¿Qué es wrong?
mal o equivocado.
Okay. According to Nick, why did he miss the qualifying game? Yes, miss.
Miss has different connotations, okay? Miss could be extrañar, or it has another meaning, which means fallar. In this case, according to Nick, why did he miss the qualifying game? ¿Por qué falló o por qué no estuvo presente en el juego de de calificación?
Okay. He was injured.
Injured, okay, he was injured.
Yeah.
3.
Why can't the coach briefing Nick's reason for not playing?
Verify.
Verify. Okay.
Okay.
It's impossible to see a sprain on an X-ray.
4.
What does Talia do after Nick asks? What recording? She plays the recording for Nick.
Okay. Good. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. So we got all the answers, right?
Yes.
Okay. Let's do the second part. Give me just a second.
Teacher,
Yes.
¿cuál es la diferencia de ask y question?
And what?
Ask y question.
Oh, okay. Ask is a verb, to ask, preguntar. And question is to cuestionar, you know. So it's different. They have different connotations. So you think about it, even in Spanish. Okay.
Okay.
How can I have this? When you ask for information, you need to know, or you need to be able to elaborate how to make a question. But they are different things. Usually when you're talking about a question, it's something that you will start with do, what, could, would. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, you have to structure your information to ask a question. Okay. Ask
Okay.
is just the mere purpose of having a plan, but it's not the actual question. Okay.
Okay.
I will ask for information. Okay, so do you have the questions? You know, different things.
Okay.
So let's see. Number 1. Oh, sorry. Okay, number 1.
When Nick says a bribe, how can anybody believe such a ridiculous thing? He means that. The story that he took
Mhm.
a bribe is unbelievable.
Number 2.
Nick says we're recording because he doesn't know anything about a recording. Talia plays the recording because ¿qué es doubts? Doubts.
That.
No. La última,
Oh,
doubt.
doubts. Doubts. Okay, so she wants Nick to know why she doubts him. Duda de él.
Okay. She thinks that Nick is lying to her.
Okay.
When Talia plays the recording, Nick probably feels gets upset.
Upset. Okay. Upset could be a combination of angry and sad.
Annoyed.
Okay. So, you ready?
Yes.
Remember that upset. For example, when he heard the noise, he was surprised. And
Yeah.
he said, well, that sounds like my voice, but definitely I didn't say that. Okay. So let's see. Let's see. Let's check your answers. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So Talia plays the recording because yes, it is obvious that that Talia believes that Nick is lying and she's got that recording. That's the whole, that's how everything started. Tony got the recording and Tony showed Amy and Talia the recording. And that's why she's doing the investigation. But in the end, she didn't play the audio to Nick because she's accusing Nick of lying. No, she played the audio because she wants to let Nick know everything she knows. She knows she's got that audio, so she needs to find out if that audio is true or not, legit or not. So she wants Nick to understand her feelings. So you need to be honest with me, okay?
Okay.
And yes, he probably feels upset because he gets a little bit excited, not in a good way. Well, that's my voice, but come on,
¿Cómo
I
se
didn't say that, right?
sorprendido?
And yes, in between surprised, a little bit angry, and also confused.
Okay.
It's a combination, okay? Let's watch the second part of the audio, okay? The video, I'm sorry. Just a second. Nick and Talia continue to talk about the audio file. Then two men join them. So look at the picture. Predict, who do you think the men with Nick are? You need to choose two. Who are they?
A reporter from Newsline.
That's Talia.
Okay. The coach of Nick's team and a friend of Nick's.
Okay. Is it a friend of Nick? Look, he's wearing a uniform, just like Nick.
¿Qué es teammates?
Compañero de juego.
Ese. One of Nick's teammates.
And the coach of Nick's team, right?
Yes.
Okay. So let's watch the video.
Okay.
That sure does sound like my voice, but I don't know where that came from. I never said that. Why would I do something so stupid?
That's what I want to know.
Hey, coach, can I talk to you a minute? Some TV station is going to report that I deliberately sat out a game.
I know all about it. Who's this?
This is an old friend of mine from college, Talia Santos. She works for Newsline. This is Coach Haskins, and you may recognize my teammate, Dean Bishop.
Hey,
Nice to meet you both.
would you excuse us for a moment, please?
Sure.
Look, I don't think it's such a good idea for you to talk to the press right now. Yeah, got that right.
Coach, I just don't get it. Why would anybody try to do this to me?
Well, we're going to find that out. Now, I don't want to worry you, Nick, but I've been getting some pressure from the Soccer Federation.
Pressure.
They want to suspend you. They want you to sit out the game next week.
No. They can't do that.
Yes, they can. Look, I know how badly you want to play. And frankly, I don't think we can win without you.
Oh man. So your predictions are correct. Dean, this is Dean, is Nick's teammate, and this is Coach Haskins.
Yes.
Okay. So let's do some more questions. Give me just a second. So read each question and choose the correct answer.
What is Nick's reaction when he hears the recording? Mhm. He thinks it sounds like his voice.
Okay.
Nick tells the coach some TV station is going to report that I deliberately sat out a game. ¿Qué es sat out?
Ok, sat out. Por ejemplo, a Nick lo están acusando de que fingió tener una herida para
Yes.
poder sentarse en la banca durante un juego. Eso significa sat, de sentado fuera del juego, sat out.
Okay. How does the coach feel about this? He's not surprised.
Okay.
What has the soccer federation told the coach? Nick shouldn't play in the game. Why does the coach want Nick to play in the match? ¿Qué es getting?
Ok, obtener o está obteniendo. He's getting pressure from the soccer federation.
Creo que es esa. He's getting pressure from the soccer federation.
Okay, good. So, any questions?
No.
No? Okay. So let's submit. All right, so let's see. Why does the coach want Nick to play in the match? Well, the team probably can't win without Nick. That's the reason why.
Okay.
He's not getting pressure yet. He says that they want Nick out.
Okay.
Okay. But the reason why he needs Nick to play, and he says that at the end of the video, is because honestly, I don't think we can win without you. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
So let's answer the second part. Give me just a second. Okay, so watch the video, read the sentences, click on the box and choose the correct answer. Number 1.
Nick says, why would I do something so stupid? Another way to say this is, mm, mm, how can you be so stupid as to believe that? O creo que no. ¿Puedo ver las opciones otra vez? ¿Qué es anyone?
Anyone, cualquiera o quien sea.
Mm, I don't know.
No.
No lo sé.
Choose whatever you feel is the closest answer.
Would es, ¿qué significa?
Is the past of will.
Mm,
Do you want to watch the video again?
mm,
Yeah.
Solo que no entiendo, o sea, no puedo.
Nick
No
says, why would I do something so stupid? ¿Por qué haría algo tan tonto? Algo tan estúpido.
Sí.
Another way to say this is, why would anyone do this to me? No, because he's been accused of doing something. So how can you be so stupid as to believe that? No, he's not blaming Talia. So
Yes, I would never do a crazy thing like that. Yes. The coach says, I don't think it's such a good idea to talk to the media right now. He is talking about Talia. Nick's teammate Dean hears that Nick may not be able to play next week. Dean seems to feel shocked.
Okay.
The coach says, I don't think we can win without you. When he hears this, Dean probably feels ¿qué significaba annoyed?
Molesto, pero molesto cuando alguien te está diciendo cosas, cuando escuchas una mala noticia.
¿Eso? Annoyed?
Annoyed, okay. Are you ready?
Yes.
Good. Okay, so we got this. Okay, so we had a little bit of problems in this section because of vocabulary, right? But so far, no more questions, correct? Hello?
Yes.
Okay, so let's go into the vocabulary section, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so this part is very interesting. Let me show you. So it's, I just don't get it, number one. In the video, Nick says to the coach, I just don't get it. So let's click on the bulb, the light bulb, the one right here, to see the meaning of these expressions and other expressions with the word get. Tenemos varias palabras aquí. Expresiones. Get going, get real, get carried away, get ahead, get it together. But each one has a different meaning. Okay. Let me zoom in. Okay, so I'll read the first one. Get ahead is a phrasal verb. To succeed, especially in your job. She doesn't have many business skills yet, but I'm sure she'll get ahead. Adelantarte, superarte. That's what it means, okay? Let's read the rest. Can you help me?
Get along. To have a friendly relationship with someone or a group of people. Evie gets along well with all the other students.
Okay, llevarte bien.
Okay.
Llevarte bien con las personas. That's get along.
One second.
Okay, can you help me with the next one?
Yeah. Get carried away. To feel things so strongly that you are no longer in control of what you do or say. Dinner was so good that I got carried away and gave the waiter a 30% tip.
Pleasant. Okay. Get carried away means dejarte llevar.
Okay. Get going. To make yourself do something or move somewhere more quickly. What better get going?
Get going.
Get going or will be late.
Okay. Get going significa retirarse o irse.
Okay.
Arrancarse e irse. Okay.
Okay. Get in. To make sense of something. She just didn't get it when Lola told the joke.
Okay, get it. Get it is another way to say understand.
Okay.
Okay.
Get it together. To be in control of a situation and do things in an organized and confident way.
Organized. Organized.
Organized. Of course, it's a difficult situation, but you'll just have to get it together and do your best.
Okay, so it says here to be in control of a situation and do things in an organized and confident way. So when you have a lot of stress and you have a lot of work, someone might tell you, get it together, man. Get it together. That means that you need to organize yourself and have everything ready, but not to lose control, you know? Just relax, do what you have to do, but do it in a way that you don't do anything wrong. Si te fijas, el mismo get it, ¿ok? Ponlo junto. Get it together. Es una orden, get it together.
Ponerlo junto.
Yes. Que nosotros lo podemos interpretar como que organizarte.
Okay.
Organízate.
Get out of. To avoid doing something that you have promised to do or are supposed to do. I've got an appointment at 10, but I'll see if I can get out of it. Get
Okay.
out.
That means get out of. That means salirte de. In Mexico we say zafarte.
No es lo mismo que get carried away.
No. Get carried away significa dejarte llevar por la emoción.
No. Del get going.
Oh, get going. No. No. Por ejemplo, si yo te digo, ya nos tardamos mucho en este ejercicio. We need to get going. Necesitamos seguir adelante. Get out of significa salirte de. ¿Ok?
Ok. Entonces get going es como seguir adelante.
Correct.
Ok.
Okay.
Get over. To become healthy
Mhm.
again after being sick, or to become happier after an upsetting experience. It took a long time for Nikki to get over losing her job.
Okay. So get over means superar.
Okay.
Superar algo, get over, okay?
Okay. Get real. Used to tell someone not to be stupid. When you think that what they are saying or doing is not sensible or practical. Get real, Julio. You can't run a marathon. You never run more than 5 miles.
Okay, so get real, it says there is an idiom spoken, and it means que seas realista, que seas real.
Okay. Get through. ¿Cómo se pronuncia?
Get through.
Get through. To manage to deal with an unpleasant situation until it is over. I don't know how I got through that loud party. It was the most unpleasant evening of my life.
Okay. So get through significa atravesar. Okay.
Una
So you're
situación.
going through a difficult situation. You have to do many things. They're difficult, pero los atraviesas todas esas cosas malas o difíciles.
Okay.
Okay. So good vocabulary. Question: are any of these phrasal verbs, idioms, collocations new to you? ¿Son nuevas estas para ti?
Sí.
¿Todas? Por la
Sí,
mayoría.
solo conocía Getting.
Ok. Get it. Ok.
Getting.
Bueno, entonces vamos a practicar estas palabras. I suggest you take a picture so we can study them later. Okay.
Yes, I do.
Okay. So,
Teacher, ¿qué era headache?
get it.
Ajá, ¿qué es
Okay.
eso?
Si yo te digo, okay, so we reviewed the vocabulary, Camila. Do you get it? ¿Lo entiendes? Del vocabulario. You get it. That's what
Yes.
it is. Okay.
No, pero le pregunté qué era get. No sé pronunciar esa palabra.
Get.
No, no,
Get.
no. Get a head.
A
L-
get. Okay, can you spell it?
A-H-E-A-D.
Oh, ahead.
Ahead, yes.
Okay, hacia adelante.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So let's go over the instructions. It says here, drag and drop a word or phrase into the correct blank. So we need to choose it and put them in here, okay? Number one.
If someone becomes very
Excited.
excited, you can say they. Mm, mm, mm. Es como emocionado, excited.
Yes.
Mm,
Hablamos sobre una palabra de dejarte llevar.
yes. Get carried away.
Okay.
If someone is being ridiculous or unrealistic, you can tell them, get real.
Okay.
If two people have a good relationship, they get headache. Get headache, teacher.
Okay. If two people have a good relationship, ¿cuál dijimos que era para llevarse bien? ¿Que se llevan bien?
Oh, get along.
Okay.
Yes. People who in their careers are very successful.
Successful.
Successful. Is get it together.
People who in their careers are very successful. We spoke about an expression that is about adelantarse, superarse. Which one? Get ahead, right? Adelantarse.
Ok. Y no sería get over.
No, porque over significa final, algo finalizado.
Ok. Okay. If someone has lost control over things, you might tell them to get it together.
Get it together, okay?
Yes. If you deal with a difficult experience and come to the end of it, you control, get through. Get through it. To start or being something is to
Begin.
begin. Begin. ¿Qué es begin?
Comenzar.
Get going.
Okay.
If you find a way to not do something you don't want to do. Get out of.
Okay, get out of. Nice.
If you understand something, you can say that you get it. And to feel better after something bad has happened is to get over it.
Okay, so you ready?
Yes.
Okay. There. No problem. Now let's do another exercise. Okay.
Okay.
Just a second. Now, complete the sentences, choose the correct answer. Number 1.
I just don't. I just don't get it. Can you explain it one more time?
Okay.
Masako doesn't seem to be able to her grandmother's death. She's still very sad about it. ¿Qué era to be able to, teacher? Able
Be
to.
able, ser capaz.
Get carried away.
Okay. Dejarte llevar. But we're talking about grandmother's death. Masako doesn't seem to be able to.
Mm,
¿Qué expresión significa superar?
get going.
No.
Get over.
Okay, that's more like it. Porque get carried away significa dejarte llevar.
Okay. Chuck at baseball games. He always shoots at the players.
Shouts. Shout, ¿qué significa? Gritar, ¿no?
Shout,
Imagínate ir a un juego y empezar a gritar y perder el control un poco.
get carried away.
4.
It was really hard too. That chemistry class.
Chemistry. Chemistry.
Chemistry class. I'm glad it's over. I was really hard to get through.
Okay. Get through.
Get through. Craig really knows how to at the office. Get headache.
Get ahead.
Get ahead, yes. He'll be president of the company someday. Everyone likes Jessie. She gets it together with all her coworkers. I tried hard to get over. I tried hard to get over. We've been wasting too much time. Let's get going. Let's get going and finish this. When I asked for a 15% discount, the salesman told me to get real.
Okay. 10.
That manager doesn't know what's going on in his department. He'd better get along. He'd better get along or he'll lose his job.
Okay. Get along significa llevarte bien.
Get it together.
Okay. So you ready?
Yes.
Okay. So 8 out of 10. Everyone likes Jessie. She, with all her coworkers, gets along. I tried hard to go into this boring party, but I couldn't. I tried hard to get out, salirme, de ir a esta fiesta aburrida.
Get out. Get out.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Sacaré una foto, teacher. One.
Give me just a second. There.
Thank you.
Okay. And now let's go into the speaking section. Okay. Give me just a sec. So we said in the objectives, we were going to discuss giving orders or making requests. So when we give orders, we tell people to do things for us. When we make a request, we ask people to do things for us. So let's look at the chart and let's listen to the options. When we give an order or make a request. Okay, so are you ready?
Yes.
Find out if this recording is authentic. I need you to send this fax for me.
Get Sandy's phone number for me, please.
Could you call Tony today?
Would you mind buying me a cup of coffee at the deli?
Can I ask you to come to my office?
When you get a chance, could you make some copies for me?
Okay. Any questions?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. So it says here, for more information on could, would, and other verbs you can use to make a request, look ahead to grammar presentation 2, modals or request. But we are going to discuss that, okay? We use modals to make requests. Para suavizar una solicitud, usamos modals. ¿Cuáles son tus modals? Can, could, would, will, okay? Should, shall. Those are your modals. Now, read below for more information on using these expressions, okay? So let's read about this. Can you help me with the reading?
Okay. It is more polite to make a request than to give an order. In the United States and other English-speaking countries, even through relationship between bosses and their employers are fairly informal. For example, Talia calls her boss, Tony, by his first name. Employees usually do not give orders to their bosses. If they want their boss to do something, they will make a request. Also, many bosses try to be polite to their employees by phrasing their orders and requests. For example, instead
Instead of saying,
¿cómo?
saying, instead of saying,
Make me a copy of this, a boss might say, could you please make me a copy of this?
okay, so yes, in few words, what they're trying to tell us is that relationships are very open, but respectful. Okay, you can call your boss by his first name, no problem. But also you need to be respectful. You're talking to your boss. You're not talking to a friend.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. And also about doing requests and orders. Yeah, you can do a combination. In the end, you're asking for a favor or an activity that has to do with work, but you don't have to be direct. You can be polite at the same time. Could you please make me a copy of this? Okay. So yes, and look that we can use modals. Could you, please? Okay.
Okay.
Let's go into the next explanation. There are different ways to agree when you respond to orders or requests. So responding, you agree. You hear the order or the request and you agree. Okay,
Okay.
let's listen to this.
Please call Tony today.
Sure,
Okay, no problem.
of course.
I'd be glad to.
Would you mind calling Tony today?
No, not at all.
No, of course not.
Esta parte es un poquito tricky. ¿Por qué? Esta segunda parte. Would you mind calling Tony today? ¿Te importaría hablarle a Tony el día de hoy? Y la respuesta es en negativa, pero es una afirmación. Para nada. Claro que no. Porque la pregunta es, ¿te importaría?
Yes.
Okay, so we need to be careful with that.
Okay.
Okay, so there are different ways to refuse or delay when you respond to orders or requests, okay? Entonces puedes rehusarte o negarte o tardar en dar una respuesta. ¿A qué se refiere? Bueno, often people apologize or hesitate before they refuse or delay. Look at the chart, listen to the sentences. So responding, refusing or delaying, negarse o atrasar. Tienes la orden, tienes un request. Una orden, una solicitud. ¿Cómo la atrasas o cómo te niegas? Porque son dos cosas diferentes. Una es atrasarte en dar una respuesta y la otra es negarte. ¿Ok? O rechazar.
Okay.
So let's listen to this.
Find out if the recording is authentic. Sorry, but I have to take care of this first. Then I can do it.
Oh, I have to take care of this first. Then I can do it.
Well, actually, I can't right now. Can I put it off until later?
I'd like to, but I can't right now. Can I put it off until later?
Ok, entonces delay significa que no me estoy negando a hacerlo, solamente que no puedo hacerlo en estos momentos.
Ah, ok.
Y lo voy a hacer, pero más tarde. Pero aún así estás informándole a la persona que sí lo puedes hacer más tarde. ¿Ok?
Ok.
Could you get Sandy's phone number for me? Sorry, but I'm afraid I can't.
Oh, I can't. I have to leave now.
Well, actually, I'm really busy right now.
I'd like to, but I'm tied up at the moment.
Okay. For the second part, yes, you refuse. Sorry, but I'm afraid I can't. Lo siento, pero me temo a que no puedo hacerlo. Okay.
Teacher.
Yes, yes.
Teacher, ¿qué significa Tate?
¿Dónde estás?
Oh, I'm Tate.
I'm tied up at the moment. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm tied up at the moment. Estoy apretado en estos momentos. Es lenguaje figurativo. Significa que tengo muchos pendientes. Estoy apretado, apretada, you know, tied up. Okay. Y aquí, por ejemplo, I like to, but I can't right now. Can I, puedo, can I put it off until later? ¿Puedo dejarlo para más tarde?
Okay.
Okay. Let's do some work. Okay, giving orders, making requests. Read the dialogue, then read each question and choose the correct answer. Number 1.
Okay. Take this package to the mailroom. Sure. How can Tony change his order to a request? Mhm. Eh, when you get a chance, could you take this
Package.
package to the mailroom?
Okay.
Tony, could you read my marketing report? I'd be glad to. What is other way for Tony to agree to the request? Of course.
Okay.
Amy, would you mind filling these documents for me? No, not at all. What is another way for Amy to agree to the request? No, of course not. Of course not.
No, of course not.
Can I ask you to take a look at my computer? It's not working. What does John probably say? Sorry, but I can't right now. Can I do it later? Yes, that's fine. Just come to my office when you're ready. Thanks.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
All right, yes, we got this. Okay. Don't forget to take a picture.
Yes, I do.
All right, and that's all for tonight, Cami.
Okay, teacher.
Before we go, could you help me with the daily survey?
Yes.
And I will talk to you on Monday, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. Good night.
Have a good night, Cami. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.